In light of recent events, a question has to be asked. Ano ba talaga ang bollard? At ano ang mga standards tungkol dito? Tara, alamin natin. Dito sa arkitekturo. Ang bollard ay isang maikli, ngunit matibay na physical barrier o hadlang na madalas ginagamit to restrict the vehicular flow of traffic and enhance safety in public places. Ang bollard, in the context of safety and security, are barriers protecting the buildings, pedestrians, and properties from vehicular collisions. Ito ay madalas makikita sa mga pampublikong lugar, gaya ng parking areas at pedestrian zones, upang protektahan ang mga gusali, pedestrian, at mga ari-arian na nakapaligid dito. A bollard must be able to withstand collision impact to provide protection. So ang tanong, ano ang standards na dapat sundin tungkol dito? Walang specific na provision, requirement, or design standard ng the National Building Code of the Philippines at Philippine National Standards ukol sa permanent vehicle impact protective devices kagaya ng bollards to be placed around buildings for the protection of its occupants. Ang international standard na maaari nating tingnan as reference with regards to the crash resistance of the vehicle impact protective devices ay ang standards developed by the American Society for Testing and Materials or ASTM. Ito ay ang ASTM F3016 at ASTM F2656. Ibig sabihin, upang masiguro na ang bollard ay matibay at kayang mag-withstand ng impact or collision against a vehicle, ito ay dapat may ASTM F3016 or ASTM F2656 crash rating certification. Ibig sabihin, ang bollard ay dapat dumaan sa collision test, kung saan ang isang sasakyan ay patatakbuhin at a certain speed, kung saan ang bollard ay dapat manatiling nakatayo upon impact, at saka susukatin kung gaano kalayo ang penetration ng bumanggang sasakyan mula sa edge ng bollard. Based sa results ay malalaman kung ano ang crash resistance rating ng isang bollard assembly. Ano nga ba ang pagkakaiba ng ASTM F3016 at ASTM F2656 standard test? Ang F3016 standard test parameters ay gumagamit ng 5,000 pound na surrogate car to collide on a barrier at a low speed such as 10 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour, and 30 miles per hour. Ang surrogate test vehicle, sa madaling salita, ay isang substitute car used in crash test to mimic the impact behavior of a real car. Ginagawa ito to reduce cost during testing. Ang F3016 crash-rated certified bollards or barriers are used for storefronts or around buildings where low-speed impacts are anticipated. Ang ASTM F2656 naman uses a 15,000 pound larger vehicles like medium-duty trucks. Ang F2656 crash-rated certified bollards naman are used in high-security level areas like government buildings, financial institutions, and military facilities, kung saan ito ay ginagamit as part ng passive or active security system ng isang facility or gusali. For commercial areas, the bollards must at least meet the F3016 crash resistance rating certification. Ibig sabihin, bago mag-install ng bollard, dapat alamin muna kung ito ay may ASTM F3016 crash resistance rating certification. So ang tanong, ano ang standard material specifications at standard construction details ng isang bollard na mayroong ASTM F3016 at ASTM F2656 crash resistance rating certification? Ang construction details at material specifications ng isang bollard assembly na mayroong crash resistance rating certification varies depending on the manufacturer's details na nag-produce, nagpa-test, at nagpa-certify nito. Ibig sabihin, kung ano ang construction material na ginamit at kung ano ang construction methodology na ginawa ng manufacturer nung dumaan at pumasa ito sa testing, ay eksaktong ganun din dapat ang materyales at construction methodology na dapat gamitin at gawin sa construction site kung saan ito i-install. Hindi maaaring magkaroon ng variation from the manufacturer's construction details during construction. Ito ay upang masiguro na parehas ang magiging performance result ng bollard na pumasa sa testing with the bollard na iyong in-install for your project. So ang tanong, paano yung mga bollards that were built but did not go the standard test as per the ASTM standards? Standards are there to ensure the quality, safety, and reliability of the materials or assembly that were built inside a structure. Non-compliance with the established material and system standards such as ASTM can lead to increased risk of safety hazard, potential injury, and worst, loss of lives or properties. Kaya napaka-importante na ang mga building designers ay maalam ukol sa mga established na standards na ito. It is best to stick with the standards already in place and not customize construction details according to subjective preferences, especially if the material or assembly is a vital security and safety feature of the building. So ano-ano nga ba ang mga different crash resistance rating ng bollards? For this episode, let us focus on the different crash ratings of ASTM F3016. Ang ASTM F3016 Standard Crash Resistance Rating Certification ng bollards ay may dalawang bahagi. The first part is expressed as S, or speed. The second part is expressed as P, or penetration rating. For example, a bollard can have a crash resistance rating certification of ASTM F3016 S20 P1. Remember, the ASTM F3016 test parameters uses varying speeds of 10, 20, and 30 miles per hour. So the S value sa rating can be expressed as S10, S20, or S30. Kung ang bollard ay may S10 rating, it passed the test to withstand the collision impact against a vehicle running at 10 miles per hour. The ASTM F3016 standard test parameters measures the varying distance as to how far the car traveled or penetrated past the bollard. The shorter the penetration distance, the better the penetration rating it receives. The penetration rating is expressed in either P1 or P2. The P1 rating means that the car penetrated through the bollard after impact at a distance of 1 foot or less. The P2 rating means that the car penetrated through the bollard after impact at a distance of 4 feet or less. Beyond 4 feet, it means that the bollard simply failed the test and cannot be given a crash resistance rating certification. The best rating a bollard can receive when it passed the ASTM F3016 crash resistance rating is S30 P1. Ibig sabihin, the bollard can withstand the collision impact against a vehicle running at 30 miles per hour and it will not let the car penetrate more than 1 foot after the impact. The least rating a bollard can receive when it passed the ASTM F3016 is S10 P2. It means it can withstand the collision impact against a vehicle running at 10 miles per hour and it will not let the car penetrate through more than 4 feet upon the impact. So ang tanong, who conducts the test and gives certifications for bollards that pass the test as per the ASTM F3016 standards? The tests are being conducted and the certifications are being given by accredited third-party testing laboratories. The ASTM F3016 certification involves independent testing and evaluation by accredited laboratories to verify that the bollards meet the specified performance criteria. These independent third-party testing laboratories have the necessary equipment and expertise to conduct the crash test as per the parameters of ASTM F3016 and ASTM F2656. So ang tanong, ano nga ba ang mga dapat tandaan when choosing a crash resistance rated or certified bollard in the market? Dapat tandaan that terminologies are very important when it comes to rated and certified materials or assemblies. Kung ang bollard na gagamitin ay declared as tested, pwede na ba ito? Ang sagot? Hindi. Tested doesn't mean it passed the test. It only means it has gone through testing and it could have failed the test. Ibig sabihin, its test results may have been lower than the standard passing rate. Halimbawa, a bollard may have been tested for impact resistance against a vehicle running at 10 miles per hour at nasira ito. Or it is tested pero ang result ng penetration rating ay mas mababa pa sa P2 rating. Architect, kung ang bollard ay sinabing engineered, pwede na ba ito? Hindi pa din. It may be designed to pass the test as per the ASTM F3016 standard parameters based on calculations and computer-generated models. Ngunit hindi pa din ito dumaan sa actual test conducted by an independent third-party testing laboratory. Architect, kung ang nakalagay ay ASTM F3016 S30 P1 rating, pwede na ba ito? ito ang tamang certification ng isang bollard. To ensure that the bollard assembly has gone through and passed the test conducted by an independent third-party testing laboratory na siya ding nagbigay ng certification nito. So there you go, the standards na dapat tandaan sa pagpili at pag-construct ng bollards. Ugaliing alamin if ang materyales or assembly na itatayo or ikakabit sa inyong gusali ay dumaan at nakapasa sa tamang mga test standards upang masiguro ang kaligtasan ng inyong ari-arian at inyong mga building occupants. Maraming salamat sa panonood, and if you want to know more, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!